Programming brought to you by AWI Networks, Smarter Internet.
Thanks for joining St. George News at 8. I'm Scott Beadle. Police and family members are asking for the public's help in finding a missing 16-year-old. Here's her picture. Authorities are worried that she could be endangered. She was last seen on Wednesday, and her last known location was in Murray. She's about 5'9", weighs about 160 pounds, with dark brown hair and eyes. She's a mix of white, African American, and American Indian descent. If you have any information, please call the Unified Police Department at 801-743-3000. Again, that is 801-743-3000. A 28-year-old man is facing several charges after police say he was found passed out inside a McDonald's. Officers responded to the East St. George Street location late last Friday night, and they say they found Sean Wayman Harrison unconscious, sitting on a stool propped up against a wall. Police say they could smell alcohol and that he had a bottle in his front pocket. Officers say they started to arrest Harrison for public intoxication when he kicked an officer twice in the leg. Court documents say Harrison has been convicted of intoxication 10 other times in the past 2 years, as well as assault on an officer, public urination, criminal mischief, and theft. Work is now underway to build a new Human Performance Center at Dixie State University. The $55 million facility will take about 2 years to build and will include a swimming pool, basketball courts, and a climbing wall.
Today we're going to be breaking ground on a building that will forever change the face of this great institution. This building has been a labor of commitment, a labor of dedication, teamwork, and a lot of helping hands.
This innovative and state-of-the-art facility will not just be a new building, but will be a definition of what active learning, active life mean on this campus. We at the college are proud to serve diverse populations by providing abundant community engagement and experiential learning activities to our students.
Not only will this be the best recreational facilities here in the state of Utah, but with the academic programs and partnerships with the University of Utah, this building will help provide more for our school's higher educational stature.
More than 2/3 of adults are considered to be overweight. More than 1/3 of adults are considered to be obese. And the direct cost of physical inactivity could be as high as $25 billion. And I cannot wait to see the benefits and advantages the Human Performance Center will bring to our students.
If you noticed a layer of smoke in Washington or Iron counties earlier this week, it was from a prescribed burn. Nearly 9,000 acres of dense forest will be burned near the north ridge of the Grand Canyon. Rangers said the wind patterns that drove the smoke were, quote, unusual, but could continue as those burn operations move forward. Prescribed burns like these are done to remove forest litter and debris that builds up, which can pose a threat to nearby communities as well as historic sites. Weather, temperature, humidity, and terrain are all considered in the timing of those operations. Now to the Kennedy assassination and the thousands of formerly classified documents that have now become public. The National Archives released about 2,800 previously classified or redacted documents, but a few others were blocked by President Trump at the last moment. He has been tweeting about that decision today. Lana Zach has a breakdown of some of those documents.
For more than 50 years, historians, conspiracy theorists, and the American public have had questions about exactly what happened in Dealey Plaza on November 22nd, 1963.
President Kennedy has been shot in Dallas, Texas.
And then 2 days later, assassin Lee Harvey Oswald was killed while in police custody.
There is Lee Oswald. He's been shot.
The troves of classified documents kept fueling speculation about the assassination. Today, nearly 3,000 of those documents are now seeing the light. One memo from 1964 says investigators looked into claims Oswald was an FBI informant. They determined he was not. Another memo shows a 1975 deposition of former CIA Director Richard Helms. He was asked about charges that the CIA was involved and if there was information that shows, quote, Oswald was in some way a CIA agent. The document then cuts off. But the biggest secret so far may remain a mystery. President Trump deciding at the last moment to keep classified some documents deemed a danger to national security. The CIA saying in part they needed to protect information, including the names of current and former CIA officers and specific intelligence methods that remain viable to protecting the nation today. The president tweeting now, JFK files are being carefully released. In the end, there will be great transparency. It's my hope to get just about everything to public.
Another CIA document reveals a call made to the Cambridge News in the UK just 25 minutes before President Kennedy was shot, foreshadowing, quote, big news from the U.S. It's believed that caller was a British-born Soviet agent who had been with Oswald 2 months before the assassination. The paper, though, says they have no record of that call. Meteorologist Kim Walker has your Southern Utah forecast coming up right after this.
The weather tonight is brought to you by AWI Networks, smarter internet.
Well, welcome back, everyone. We had a cold front that pushed through yesterday, and it brought much cooler temperatures today. So we started off a little bit cold, but we did climb up into the upper 70s across the area. By tomorrow, we're going to see a bright sunshine, and it's going to be pretty pleasant this weekend as we're going to see a warming trend through the end of the weekend. But then we're going to see a little bit more clouds as another storm system makes its way into our area. A few showers could be possible by the middle part of the week, but we're going to stay cool through the latter part of the week. Temperatures today, though, did climb up to around 77 degrees in St. George, 84 degrees in Mesquite, 85 in Las Vegas, but a little bit cooler up to our north, around 66 degrees in Cedar City. So temperatures in general are about 5 degrees cooler than they were yesterday. And we're going to see a warming trend, though, as we head toward the weekend. So here's a look at your lows as we head into tonight. Below freezing in Cedar City, so it's going to be pretty cold out there. 51 degrees in St. George, 54 in Mesquite, and around 50 degrees in Hurricane with mostly clear conditions. And this comes as high pressure builds into the region. It will send those winds coming in from the east, and it's a dry wind, and with dry air, temperatures heat up very quickly, and so we're going to see that warming trend as we head toward your Saturday and Sunday. So here's your day planner. Temperatures starting off around 36 degrees at 7 o'clock in Cedar City, 46 by noon with lots of sunshine, 67 degrees for the afternoon high. And as we make our way into St. George, we're going to be a little bit warmer as we start off the day with readings in the 50s, 57 by noon, lots of sunshine during the day, 78 degrees for the afternoon high, and then we drop back down to around 74 degrees by 5 o'clock. But we're going to see rain-free conditions for most of this week. High temperatures for most of the region. We're looking at 65 degrees in Enoch and Newcastle, around 61 degrees in Enterprise, 69 degrees for tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, and we're going to stay with the dry weather through the southern half as well. So Littlefield, look for highs around 83 degrees, 84 degrees in Mesquite. It will be nice with the bright sunshine out there. But here's a look at your 7-day forecast for Cedar City. Temperatures will warm up to around 72 degrees, mostly sunny conditions on your Sunday. Overnight lows will be in the 30s overall, but it's going to be pretty cold as we start off the mornings. 66 as another cold front comes through on Monday, and then we cool down to around 59 degrees. Mostly cloudy conditions. There could be a shower or two on Tuesday, and then partly cloudy skies on Wednesday with a high around 63 degrees. And I think we'll stay in the 60s on Thursday before dropping back down to around 59 degrees on Friday. For St. George, we're going to be a little bit warmer with highs close to around 80 degrees for the end of the weekend. Plenty of sunshine, but the clouds will be coming our way early next week. Highs, though, will be a little bit cooler, 77 on Monday, and then cooling down into the lower 70s for Tuesday and Wednesday with just a little bit more cloud cover. And overnight lows will drop down to the 40s as the cold front comes through, and lots of sunshine to end the week. And temperatures will remain pretty cool, though, for the end of the week.
All right. Thank you very much, Kim.
Right.
Still ahead, some goats, a pig, and more, all on the lam. Or this barnyard jailbreak caused quite a commotion. An amusing sight at one Metro Atlanta neighborhood caused quite a zoo yesterday. A cell phone video shows several farm animals strolling the streets in Alpharetta, nibbling some hedges, munching on a little hay from Halloween decorations off of people's front lawns. The gaggle was represented by a cow, several goats, a donkey, and a pig who seemed to be pretty content just moseying around and checking out the scenery. Neighbors called police to help wrangle the band. Those animals escaped from a 10-acre lot behind the neighborhood, so officers just escorted them back over a bridge to their home. Quite a crew. Thanks for watching.
Have a good night.